hello to everybody. Thank you very much for coming along this evening. It's a really exciting time for us. This is the first time ever that Babs has put on a Harmony College online. Now, if any of you came along to what we called Babs Learn, then hopefully you've enjoyed that, and it gave us the inspiration to make the decision and put Harmony College online this year. And we've got a heck of a lineup for you in terms of the streams that you can join, that you can sign up to. And joining me this evening are some of those stream leaders, actually most of the stream leaders. We're only missing one, I think. So Neil Firth couldn't make it this evening from the directing stream, but I can answer any questions that you might have that Neil would have done if he was here. So this event is happening on the 28th and 29th of November. It's happening, as we said, and I'll repeat this just in case anybody doesn't understand this. It's online. It's not anywhere else. It's not at Nottingham. It's not anywhere else. So you will have all of the information when you register as to how you then log in on those days and attend those sessions that you've chosen. And there's a variety of different options for you. I'm going to go through the titles of each of those streams, and then I'm going to ask the stream leaders from each of those areas to give you just a bit of a brief overview of what those sessions involve, the streams involve, sorry, and then we'll take any questions that you might have about those. So the streams that we're running this year are an arranging stream, okay, and that's by Simon Arnott, who's with us today. We have the college chorus stream, and that's the other Simon Lukowski, is also with us today. The directing stream run by Neil Firth, and as I say, I'll give you a little bit of information on that. And the music theory stream, Sam Hubbard's here today to talk to you about that. And then the personal development stream, which is run again, once again, by Frank Salter. So thank you, first of all, for them for being here. We're also joined by Shanna and Pepper from the board, who are very instrumental in putting all this together with me so that you can enjoy it. So without further ado, we'll go through those streams, and I'll just ask for a few words from each of the stream leaders. So first of all, if I can go to Simon Arnott, please, for the arranging stream.
Hello. So I'll give a quick little overview of some of the things that we might be doing on the arrangers stream. We'll kind of look at some of the first stages of putting an arrangement down onto paper, and then we'll kind of look at the approach for different types of voicing, so TTBB, SSAA and SATB, and kind of how we might look at that in some kind of basic sort of approach to those. Then we're going to kind of take a sort of method of analysing some of the great arrangements that we hear and see across the barbershop stage, and look at kind of in two halves, the kind of classic way that barbershop tends to split music into just two categories of uptune and ballad. We might as well do the same for our little arranging session. We'll have a little look at kind of uptunes and kind of the specifics that make good uptunes good, and the characteristics of those arrangements that we can then learn from some of the greats, and then we'll do exactly the same with ballads. So we'll kind of be analysing and then kind of doing our own versions on things as well. We'll also take a look at how we can arrange, not necessarily as strictly in the barbershop style as those ones that we we're just talking about. We might look at some contemporary a cappella kind of stuff as well, so we kind of get this big overview of arranging and what we can do for our groups that we sing in.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Simon, for that. Okay, so I'm just going back to my list. If we could then perhaps hear a little bit from Simon Lukowski for the chorus stream.
Yes, hello folks. Yeah, the chorus stream will be myself and the rest of the locksmiths. We will, all four of us, be doing the college chorus. We are going to actually start a little bit earlier. We're obviously culminating in the 28th and 29th of November, but we are looking at offering, we think, 4 additional rehearsals the week before, a couple of weeks before that. So you can we can spend some additional rehearsal time, obviously going through the song. The song itself is an original barbershop song penned by Zach Bulls and myself, which actually we composed for college chorus before it was online. So yeah, this was done a while ago, and we were holding on to it, and we're gonna use it for this. So yeah, we've got 4 rehearsals. We're gonna go through sectionals. We may have some special guests in some of those sessions. The idea is that we are going to do an as live recorded performance on the Saturday, which will then be put together to be actually streamed on the Sunday. So we'll actually be getting people to sing live and actually putting it together unedited. No technical trickery, so we can actually hear what it sounds like as an actual college chorus, as we would if we were at Harmony College. So yeah, that's generally it. It should be as close to a college chorus as we can make it, with some sectionals and some other bits and bobs going on. And
fabulous,
because Zach's there, there'll be tags.
Do we want to hear that song? Should we just play a preview of that song so that everybody can see what they'll be getting if they come along? If I can just share my screen, just bear with me a moment and find that. And there we go. Hopefully this will work for you. Here we go.
You see, we're not so scared because we came prepared, and singing one more song is such a joy, This weekend has been grand with harmony well planned, and we just want to sing forevermore. We like singing to hear the chords ringing. It's just the beginning of a wonderful day. What a day. We're smiling, the music's beguiling, and after a while we're just flying away. To many places and seen so many faces, but this side is the best of them all. So while we're swaying, just keep the band playing, 'cause all that we're saying is have a good time. We have had a wonderful time, what a time. So come and join us, come join the chorus. The music's joyous, and the afterglow too will sing with you. The world needs music, all kinds of music, and if we use it, then the feeling will grow, and we will keep on singing, 'cause this is the beginning, and we have had a wonderful time, and we have had a wonderful time.
Thank you very much for that. That's one. Yeah, let's give it a round of applause. Woo!
It might not be breaking new Barbershop ground.
I tell you what, that's great. And we're really thankful for these guys to actually put in a composition together just for Harmony College. That's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for that. I'm just telling you a little bit now about directing. I think that's next. So I just realised it's me. Okay. Yeah, so as I say, Neil Firth is looking after that stream, and he's going to be joined by some able assistants in Mick Dargan, Sean Bowie, and Tim Briggs. So there's some real good talent in there looking after you, and there's a whole host of things that you're going to be learning in that. So if you're interested in getting up in front of the chorus, if you've not done it before, or improving your skills if you're already directing, maybe just want to know more about the role of the director. Any of those, you know, it's worth you going along, because this focuses on conducting techniques, planning techniques, rehearsal strategies, coaching singing, song learning techniques, lots and lots of things there. And one of the advantages of being in this stream as well is that in advance of joining, you'll be able to send in a video of you directing to some music, and then you will get some one-to-one feedback throughout the weekend on things that you can do to improve. So it's a really good event. So lots and lots of things to choose from when you register. So that's the directing stream. So what have I got next on my list? Next one is music theory stream. So I'm going to hand over to Sam.
Thank you, Dale. Yeah, I'm running the music theory stream. Music theory is, that's quite a broad term, music theory. So we're going to be talking about music theory that feels relevant, particularly to barbershop harmony. There are going to be 10 modules, 10 classes all in all. And the 10 classes will range from being totally from first principles to some classes that are more intermediate, to classes that deal with some more advanced topics. So if you have no prior experience with learning about music theory, that's perfect. Come right along. Or if you're interested in some things that are more advanced, that's perfect too. So you can come, if you like, to just the ones that you think are appropriate for you, or if you'd like, you can come to all 10, and we can go on a magical journey together through the bounteous fields of music theory. So of the 10 courses, 5 of the 10 are going to focus on probably the harmony side of barbershop harmony, sort of what makes up the notes and chords that we sing. It'll be about notes and intervals and scales and chords and chord progressions and all those fun things. And those 5 courses will sort of progress on from another. So there'll be a sort of series of 5 that deal with that sort of thing. And then the remaining 5 will be a bit more sort of standalone, separate topics. So they'll deal with things like rhythm, groove, swing, song structure, and even some maths and science that are to do with you know, what governs things like overtones and the precise tuning that we do in barbershop. So it's going to hopefully cover a whole range of things. But excited to get working on it all, and hope to see some of you there.
Thank you, Sam. Thanks very much. Okay, so finally, I've got a couple of other things to tell you after this, but finally, the last stream is the personal development stream. That's run by Frank Salter. Frank.
Hello.
Are you there, Frank? Yep.
So, yes, yeah. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So this year it's a reduced personal development stream because Sam Hubbard has taken over the music side, and you've just heard from him. So we'll be covering performance and singing. So on the performance side, we'll have Nikki James, who's got a great reputation. She'll be presenting 4 sessions. The first one is performance, giving a deeper understanding of the performance category as opposed to the other categories, including the 5 elements that the judges evaluate, and the category descriptions for A, B, C and D level performances. Session 2 is rehearsing performance, how to get your quartet or chorus to perform. Okay, this class will equip you with ideas and techniques to transform your singers into performance, top tips and practical activities that you can apply and use during rehearsal. The whole performance, how to get your audience to love you. Well, I reckon you can make a lot of money if you could do that. Anyway, Nikki's got a plan on how to do that. And it's all about building rapport with the audience from the moment you walk on stage till the moment you leave. So the performance doesn't start until you walk in from the wings. That's the moment it all starts there. And effective performance through acting and storytelling. The point here being that if we don't get a story across, we're just going to lose the audience and leave them behind. So that's what session 4 is all about. That covers performance. On the singing side, we will have Stuart Lines. I think I saw Stuart's face. Am I right in saying that? he's covering the physics of sound, song learning, vocal health, and the vocal instrument. Physics of sound is quite literally about how sound travels, how it then gets into the ear and finally into the brain, how it's produced in terms of singing, so phonation of the vocal folds, breath support, all of that stuff that goes in with there. Song learning. And he's got top tips there for how to learn songs so that you actually remember them and remember them years later. Vocal health, not too much singing in the bar. I don't think we've got a virtual bar actually. So you have to bring your own booze to this Harmony College. And finally, the vocal instrument itself. Where he's got videos and stuff like that, so you can see what's happening down in the vocal fold, see what's happening in terms of the physiology of the body and the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles, and how that is all used as the engine of the voice, really, to drive the voice. If Stuart's here, he might expand on that if we've got time. One-on-one voice coaching is also part of the singing offering that we have. We have 3 coaches this year. We have Rhiannon Owens-Hall, Alison Thompson, and myself. These will be 30-minute sessions, and they are private sessions. You'll just be you and your coach. And throughout that time, you will be able to address anything that you're worried about, any vocal issues that you have. And, you know, for us as voice coaches, these are always enlightening sessions, you know, because we don't know what we're going to get. Who walks through that door and what problems they're going to have. We have to react to that, you know, so we can find ourselves working with novice singers where we might be perhaps working with some of the more mechanical aspects of singing. And then somebody might walk through that door who is already an accomplished singer. In which case, you know, we're not going to be working with things that are mechanical, but rather we're going to be working with phrasing and the nuances and the artistic aspects of singing. So I think that pretty much sums up what we've got to offer this year. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much, Frank. So the other things that you need to know about is that we have a great guest who joined us on the Babs Learn sessions. He was already booked in for Harmony College and he's kindly agreed to join us online. That's Jordan Travis from Canada. So he's going to be doing 3 things with us, and the sessions are open. Anybody that registers for particular streams, you get this thrown in as well, and it's at different times to the sessions you will be booked on in your individual stream. He will be doing a session called Change the Verb, Change the Singer. He will be another session called, about the use of technology and apps and things like that to help you learn and improve during your rehearsals. And the final session of Harmony College will be his keynote speech at the very end on Sunday. And the other thing is that there will be an option when you're booking onto your stream for one-to-one vocal coaching sessions, as Frank's just mentioned, for other people as well. So keep that in mind when you're actually making your selections too. But obviously, it depends on how those timings work out for you and your individual streams that you've decided to go on to. So I think, and Shanna's probably going to police me on this, but I think I've covered everything that I need to do, other than throw it open for any questions to anybody. And please go ahead, fire your questions. Put your hand up if you can. Let me just go to gallery view so I can see you all. There we go. Anybody got a question? Yes, JD.
Hi, from the Sussex Harmonisers, or Sussex Kings of Harmony. Will you be publishing a timetable of all of these? Because there's a couple there that I'd like to take part in both, but obviously I need to make sure that they don't cross each other.
Okay, so the good news is that the Harmony College booking process, the registration process, and all of the information about the schedule has now just gone live as we were talking to you. It's on the website. So you can go onto there, you can see the full prospectus, and you can make your choices accordingly. You can also order a polo shirt, okay? And polo shirts I did wonder about this. I thought, why are we having polo shirts? We're not getting together. But I think it's fab because you can go along in your various groups and feel like you're at Harmony College. And it'll be a really special polo shirt because this might be the only time we ever do this as an online Harmony College, and you'll have the one from 2020 when it happened and you attended it. So you've got the option to order that as you normally would when you go through the registration process. Other questions? Thank you, Joe. They're all very quiet. We must have pleased them, I think. Okay. Well, please, if you have any questions, or please filter this out to lots of other people, what you've heard this evening. If you get any questions, please put them through to the stream leaders, to myself. Quite happy to take those questions and get back to you pretty quick. As I said, registration is now open. So please go take a look at the website, make your choices and register. If there's no more questions, thank you all for being here. Thanks for the team for being here to talk to you as well.